AC Milan, a name synonymous with greatness in Italian football. With 19 Scudetto titles and 7 European crowns, the Rossoneri have a rich history of success. But in recent years, the club's fortunes have waned. Over the past 5 seasons, AC Milan have just won one major trophy, the Serie A title in the 2021-22 season. No European trophies, no Coppa Italias, just one trophy. It really is a stark contrast to the glory days when AC Milan was the team to beat in Italy and Europe. The lack of trophies is a reminder that the club is still searching for its next era of success. The legacy of AC Milan demands greatness. Join me on this epic rebound as they reclaim their throne, restore their legacy, and unleash the fierce Rossoneri spirit that once dominated the pitch, rewriting the narrative and reclaiming their status as the giants of Italian football. This is what our starting lineup looks like. We have Rafael Leao on the left wing, we have Jimenez up front, we have Pulisic on the right, Modric in the middle, Estupinan, Tomori, Malik Thor, Terracciano on the right back, Milan at goal. So essentially the team looks pretty solid. I think we just need to make 3 signings. We have indeed sold everybody that has been sold in real life. We've sold Theo Hernandez, we've sold Tijani Reinders, and we've sold quite a few other players. We can go through and check that out now. But essentially, I think the most important positions to really look at is striker, centre back, and right back. Those are the 3 key positions that we want to be making changes with. And if we have a look at our transfer budget, somehow we have about 270 million to spend, which is phenomenal. That really is good. If we look at the transfers, who always sold, transfer history, my club. Obviously, we bought in Richie, we bought in Estupinan, we bought in Modric, but we sold Kalulu, we sold Emerson Royale, Pellegrini. These are all sales that happened in real life. Obviously, Theo Hernandez didn't go for that much. Reinders didn't go for that much. But I mean, we'll take the extra money, I suppose. So essentially what we're looking at is a striker, centre back and right back to start off the first season. And as you can see there, that is a great option we have right there. So yeah, I'll jump into the next slide once I've made all the transfers. So our team went from looking like this to looking like this. Oh yes. Yes guys, we have bought Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. We also purchased Mark Gahey, who is a quality centre back, and I mean he's playing for Crystal Palace, his contract's expiring. He needed to make a big move, and I mean moving to Italy next to a fellow English player at centre back is not something he can complain about. We also purchased Santos from Loic Lille. These are some great signings, and I think our team is looking really solid. Do I think that this team can take us to the next level? I'm not sure yet. I think we need to give it a season, see how it goes. We definitely still have quite a lot of money moving into January. Let's just double check. We still have 110 million. So if something isn't working come January, we can definitely make a lot of changes. But I just want to show you quickly. I wanted Singo at first. Couldn't get Singo, so I went for Gahey. The better option anyways. And this is essentially, obviously we bought Modric, we bought Estupinan and we bought Samuel Ricci as done in real life. We then went and bought Mark Gahey for 31 million. We bought Thiago Santos for 30 million. And we bought Benjamin Sesko for 76 million euros. Wow. That is a lot of money spent. But we still have 100 million to spend, which is unbelievable. So I'm very excited to see what we can do, and I'll see you guys in January. We have made it to the January transfer window, guys, and honestly, I'm so impressed with this team. Before looking at the league table, we can just quickly have a look at our player performance, and as you can see, everyone's doing pretty well. I mean, Leao's doing great. Chukwueze is doing phenomenally. I'm actually very impressed with Chukwueze. Obviously, Sesko, we want a bit more from him. Hasn't quite performed to the price tag. But overall, everybody is putting a job in. And I mean, look at Luka Modric, by the way. 6 goals and 4 assists in 13 games from a 40-year-old. He has taken that captain's armband and absolutely killed it. I'm thoroughly impressed with this team. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say. If we quickly jump into appearances, I don't know if Pulisic got injured or something, but this man has not been playing at all, which is quite problematic for me. I feel like he's a great asset to the team, but he hasn't been playing. That said, Chukwueze has been performing well, so we don't really want to fix what's not broken. But then let's quickly jump into our standings here, into the league table, and you'll see that we are doing unbelievably well. We are first place, 4 points above Inter Milan. Best defensive record, like we have the best goal difference as well. I mean, everything just looks good for us right now. And I don't, oh yes, also, if we look at our transfer budget, we have 194 million, and that's because I made two sales at the end of the transfer window. It was Salamakers to Juventus and one more player, Noah Okafor to Brighton. So we got in an extra like 50 million right there, which was really nice. But honestly, the way the team's performing and the way everything is going right now, I don't think we need to make a change at all. I think everything can stay the same for the time being. Obviously, this Pulisic situation isn't ideal, but that's kind of just got to sort itself out for the time being. Unless it doesn't, then into the new season we can look at replacing Pulisic. But yeah, for the time being, we're going to keep everything the same, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So we have made it to the end of the season, guys, and I can say with a very big smile that we performed very well. As you can see, Milan made it to the goalkeeper of the tournament. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, but Milan just sounds great, so we're going to pronounce it like that. If we're looking at the squad hub, stats-wise, who made the most appearances, it's Milan, Rafael Leao, Estupinan Estupinan performed very well. Santos performed very well. Sesko had a much better second half of the season. Obviously, Rafael Leao put up the numbers that is expected of him. Samuel Ritchie proving to be a great signing. Mark Gay also grown by 2 as well. Luka Modric with an unbelievable season at the age of 40 years old. Unfortunately, he's 40 years old, so next season we probably do have to replace him, but I'm like 9 goals and 9 assists in the Serie A at 40 is just, that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, overall, I mean, everyone performed well. I mean, Christian Pulisic had 0 goal contributions at the start of January. He ended up with 16 goals and 5 assists. So clearly, he got some more minutes. He started performing better. And I'm very happy with that. That's what is expected of him. Overall, I think everyone had a solid season for the team. Loftus-Cheek didn't get much minutes. But I mean, behind Modric and Samuel Ritchie, who both performed really well, I'm not surprised. Obviously, now when we jump into the... I didn't want to show you guys, but yes, guys, we won the league. We won the Serie A, the Scudetto title. We won it. 94 points. We only lost 2 games of the season. Best goal difference, we had the best defense, we had the best offense as well. So it's like, what more is there to rebuild? No, I'm joking. I think we definitely still want to go for the Champions League title. We also won the Super Cup. I'm not exactly sure what the hell this is, but we won it. And then the Coppa Italia, we lost in the semi-finals to Napoli. Overall, Obviously, I think the next goal for this rebuild is to just win the Champions League, and I think that's the rebuild complete. Maybe even go for the Coppa Italia too. Obviously, you can see the Super Cup, PSG won it. The Champions League is Barcelona versus Liverpool. That will be interesting to see. Leipzig didn't beat Liverpool in the semis. Europa League was won by Monaco, and Aston Villa won the conference. So yeah, guys, we won the Serie A in the first season and the Super Cup. That basically sums up the first season of the rebuild. Not really much else to go into depth with. Obviously, I would say player of the season is definitely Rafael Leao. Luka Modric is also puts up a good fight there for player of the season, but Rafael Leao definitely player of the season. Made the most appearances, things like that. I think signing of the season between Sesko and Samuel Ricci. I think I'm gonna give it to Sesko just based off of numbers. Sesko, I'm happy with that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think overall very happy with this team. If we go into our squad quickly and we just look at team management, I think moving into season 2, just based off of ratings, we probably just got to go look at a left back, another centre back. Even though we had the best defense in the league, these two ratings here I don't think can help us get to that Champions League winning level, and then also Modric is 40 years old. I don't want to replace Modric, but I want to get someone that will replace Modric when he stops performing, so maybe someone like that's also mid-80s that could probably replace Modric instantly, and then maybe just move Modric to the bench or something. But yeah, I'm very happy with this team. So it's probably just moving into season 2, centre back, left back, and centre mid as the replacements we're going to go for. And I'll see you guys in season 2. So we are in the second season of the rebuild, and after winning the Serie A and the Super Cup in season 1, the only next step is really to get European competition and also win the Coppa Italia. That's basically the goals for the rest of the rebuild. Obviously, we'd still like to win the Serie A, of course. If we have a look at our team here, it's still very quality. I wouldn't want to change anything in the attack. Obviously, we're looking to replace Modric. We're looking to replace Estupinan and Tomori. Even though Estupinan had a great season last season, just based on his rating and his age, we just got to upgrade him. Tomori also is 28 years old. He's not going to grow, and I want someone to grow well with Mark Gahey. And then obviously Modric is retiring at the end of the season, so we do need someone that can replace him. And then you'll see, if we look at our transfer budget, we have 250 million to spend, and that's got to do with a lot to do with the fact that we had an extra 100 million at the end of last season. So moving into the transfer hub, you'll see that I have a ton of players that I've shortlisted: left back, centre mids, centre backs. And then you'll see as we go further down here, all these centre backs are in the last year of their contract. So I gotta decide who I really want to sign on board. Also, Xavi Simons is in the last year of his contract. He's valued at 100 million. We could potentially get him for 80. And I think Xavi Simons is definitely someone I want to get. He won't be replacing Modric, but he'll be adding something different to the team that I probably may have to change the whole lineup. But that's okay. I'm happy to do that. So yeah, Xavi Simons and then one of these centre backs. I think we can already remove Van Dijk and Rudiger. I'm not looking to get someone of such an age. So it's between these three. And if I look at it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult one to think about. I already tried to get Sven Botman and I offered too low of a fee. And then if you see the transfer listed, that's just Jovic. Everybody else is going to stay. Jovic is the only one that's going to go. So once I make the sign-ins, I'll let you guys know, and let's jump to the sign-ins. So our team went from looking like this to being absolutely transformed to this. Wow. As you can see, guys, we have made some top signings. Most notably, Xavi Simons. I'm not exactly sure what the fee was. I think it was around 80 million we signed Xavi Simons for. We also signed O'Reilly for about 50 million. We signed Gabriel for about, I think it was a swap deal. I put, who was it again? Malik Thor plus 40 million or 50 million. So that was a pretty good deal. And then we also got Cucurella. This team looks quality. And the only reason why I got another midfielder in O'Reilly, I was very happy with Benassa, but I got a midfielder in O'Reilly because, unfortunately, if I played this 4-3-3 attack with no CDMs, I don't think Benassa would get game time based off of simulations and stuff, because that's just how retarded EA Sports is, you know. But this is what the team looks like. It looks top class. I'm super excited to see how we do in the Champions League, how we do in the Serie A, if we can continue our Serie A winnings, you know. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in January. Oh wait, actually, before jumping through, I'll just show you everybody I've sold, everybody I have purchased. So quickly going to do that. Transfer history. As you can see, we have sold, we bought Xavi Simons for 80, Gabriel for 48, Marco Cucurella for 40. Obviously, Gabriel was a great deal because he's valued at 86 million. We sold Fofana for 42 million, which I think we got a good price on him. We sold Jovic, and then, yeah, everybody else we brought in. O'Reilly for 60 million actually, but he's a quality player, so I'm happy to spend that money on him. And also Xavi Simons, we got him for a bargain as well. So this team looks quality, guys, and I'll see you guys in January. We are halfway through the season, guys. We have made it to Jan, and before going into the league standings or anything like that, let's first jump into our players, what our top goal scorers are looking like, and what our top assisters are looking like. And as you can see, Santiago Jimenez is our top goal scorer at the moment, playing considerably less games than Sesko, Xavi Simons, Pulisic, Rafael Leao, and he has 14 goals. 10 goals in 10 games in the Serie A. He's also putting in a performance in the Champions League. I don't know what's gotten into this man, but he is performing, and I'm all here for it, you know what I mean? He's doing better than Sesko, so alright. I mean, Sesko is also having a good season though. Sesko is having a good season, but Jimenez is just having a better season. And I don't know why Jimenez is playing a lot of minutes in the simulation when Sesko is playing games, but maybe he's coming off the bench or something. I'm not exactly too sure. But yeah, it looks good. Xavi Simons has put in a good shift. Pulisic, he's gotten some goals. He hasn't got a single assist yet, which is interesting, but that's alright, I suppose. Rafael Leao, doing as expected. You know, he's getting the assists, he's getting the goals, he's doing well. Cucurella's doing well for us. Very well for us, very happy with that. Alvaro Morata's also playing some games. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting him to play games at all, to be honest with you. We got Pobega also playing some minutes. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure why. But I mean, he's putting in a shift. He's putting in a shift. It looks like Mark Gay is our new captain now. Hasn't played that much games though, but still doing alright, I suppose. I mean, that match rating doesn't look too good though. But Matt O'Reilly's been good for us. That's a good signing. Samuel Ritchie hasn't played at all. What? Why hasn't Samuel Ritchie played at all? I don't know. There's a lot going on with the simulation that just doesn't make sense to me. Who's our top assisters? It's Rafael Leao. I mean, Pobega is playing well, so I can understand why maybe Samuel Ritchie isn't playing well and isn't getting the minutes, which is fair, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, Gabriel's doing well. Everyone's doing solid. Who hasn't really played that should be playing? We got Adley that hasn't played a single minute. Who else? I mean, everyone's playing. Modric has played 7 games, not quite living up to the same season as last season, but we can't really expect that of him. 41 years old, the man is going to retire. It's a good last hurrah for him. He's still valued at 15 million at the age of 41 years old, by the way. That's crazy. But yeah, jumping into the league standings, guys, you will see that we are first place. We are doing very well. 14 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. We have the best goal difference, the best defense, and the best offense. Like, there's not much we can complain about here. In the Super Cup, I do think we lost in the semi-finals, yeah. We lost to Inter, which is unfortunate. What's the Coppa Italia looking like? Wait, I messed something up here. The Coppa Italia, I don't think we seeded in yet. But then also in the Champions League, I saw a few losses, I'm not going to lie. So let's quickly just have a look at where we are. Yeah, I know we only lost once, but not doing the best in the Champions League. Obviously top 20 is good enough. I think top 24 is good enough or something. Or it's one of the two, I can't remember. I think it's top 20. So we just need to keep our form in the Champions League, maybe get another win or two, just to secure a spot in the next round. But yeah, overall, guys, we're having a good season, and we have 82 million to spend still. And when I'm looking at this team, I don't think we need to replace anybody, I don't think we need to replace anybody. I'm just looking at our midfielders, really, the centre mids, O'Reilly and Ritchie. But O'Reilly I just brought in, and Ritchie was solid for me last season, so it's kind of like just keep the faith in these players to keep performing. I'm very happy with this team. It looks like Tomori has played quite a bit of minutes as well, which is good to see. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to leave the team as is, simulate to the end of the season, or simulate to the next round of the Champions League, and then we can watch those unfold. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. What's up, guys? It is deadline day at the moment in Jan, and as you can see, we are busy in contract negotiations with Pablo Barrios, signing him for 57 million. Hopefully we can get him on a rotation now. He wants important, that's alright. The reason why I'm signing Pablo Barrios is because I got an offer for Benassa to Juventus, and Benassa's 29 years old. He's 84 rated too. But I just think with the formation we play in, and with, like what we want to achieve, I don't think Benassa is the best for us long term, and that's why I've let him go. And now I've signed Barrios, who fits the team perfectly. He can come in and fight for a position, also provides a lot of depth because we do already have 2 good centre mids there. But now obviously Barrios can come in and really, really show up. So this is what the lineup is looking like now. Obviously, I see Sesko got injured. But this is what the lineup is looking like. We got Ritchie, O'Reilly, and then Barrios will come into the bench here, which is solid. So yeah, this team looks really good. I think we can definitely fight for a late Champions League run. Definitely. It would be rude not to. But yeah, guys, I will see you at the next round of the Champions Leagues. Yes, guys, so as you can see, we came 16th in the Champions League, which means we are in the playoff rounds, and we are taking on PSV, and we're going to jump into the first leg right now. Unfortunately, we do have some injuries we're dealing with, which is never ideal, but you got to just take the hits as they come, I guess. We can put Morata in here, start Jimenez, and I just realized, wow, we do not have the depth at right back. How did I not think that through? That is poor from me, but this is the team we're going to go with. Hopefully we can scrape a result through. And we win 2-1, guys. Let's go. Pulisic with a double. Let's go, guys. It's the second leg of the playoff round in the Champions League, and as you can see, we did win 2-1 in the first leg in the previous scene. We do still have quite a problem with our striker and right back injury. Do I play Estupinan? I think I'm going to play Estupinan. Rafael Leao also needs a break as well. This is not looking good, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. This is not looking good. Yeah, let's go with that team right there. Let's hit a little quick sim. Come on, guys. 3-1 win. Let's go. Morata with the goal. Xavi, O'Reilly, and Morata. So when Morata does play, he performs. That's really good to see. And we are into the round of 16, guys. Sweet. So obviously we are into the round of 16, guys, of the Champions League, and I'm about to show you who we just got in the round of 16. We got Bayern Munich. Oh my days. It doesn't get easier. But I think we can do it. I think we have the team to really compete. Unfortunately, our players are super tired. So we may have to just try and figure something out here. Can Barrios play in that cam role? He cannot. We're going to put O'Reilly in that cam role. And then Chukwueze. I'll play Chukwueze on the wing here. And then just let our players be fresh for the second leg. So hopefully we can get a result here. 3, 2, 1. Come on, guys. Holy. We won 3-1. Pulisic with a goal at the end of the game. Samuel Ricci and Sesko. 3-1. That is unbelievable. We didn't even play Rafael Leao. We didn't even play Xavi Simons. They were too tired. And we still managed to get a victory like that. That is unbelievable. Basing off the first leg of this game against Bayern Munich where we won 3-1, I'm feeling very confident about our Champions League run this season. That said, we still got to get through the second leg. And I do believe we have got quite a fresh team, which is great, obviously. So yeah, let's jump into this game and see what we can do. But yes, guys, how is Leao not feeling fresh? I don't get it. We gotta play Chukwueze again. And Xavi Simons is upset. I don't understand this. But oh well. Okay. Let's go into this game and see what we can do. And we draw. So we are through to the next round, guys. That is great to see. I wonder who we're going to get. I'll see you guys in the quarterfinals. As you can see, we have got Inter Milan in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And this is a very tough fixture for us to get. Obviously, there's not a lot of easy teams left in the Champions League. But for me personally, I think Inter is a tough one. Just based on the fact that they are currently first place in the Serie A. They are first place. They are doing better than us this season so far. They have a better defense, but I feel we could still get through here with the right lineup, with the right tactics. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can do. Marco Corella unfortunately has a red card, which isn't ideal, so let's quickly get Estupinan into the game. We can put Adli in here. Yeah, guys, I think this team looks really solid. I'm sure we can get a result. 3, 2, 1. And we lose 2-1 in the first leg, guys. We lose 2-1 in the first leg. Yeah, guys, so obviously losing 2-1 in the first leg is not ideal against Inter Milan. Not that home advantage really matters for this game because we're both at the San Siro. But we are at home in this simulation. So obviously we want to get a result here. Looks like Xavi Simons isn't as unhappy as previously. I really hope we can get this result, guys. Come on. 3, 2, 1. And we lose another 2-1 game. They have Gyökeres and Jonathan David. Oh my word. They beat us in extra time. Okay, well, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. What's up, guys? As you can see, we are second place. The season has not ended yet. We have 1 game left of the season. We have a better goal difference than Inter Milan, but they are 3 points ahead of us. And they are versing Fiorentina in the last game of the season. So if Fiorentina can somehow beat Inter Milan and we can win our game, we win the title. If not, then I'm pretty sure we go season 2 trophyless, and that is super frustrating, obviously, considering how much money we spent this transfer window. Come on, guys. Let's jump into this final game of the season. Obviously, we're hoping that Inter can really take the loss here. I'm not too sure if it's even possible, because I think Inter is doing phenomenally well. Let's just check if they've played their game yet or not. They have not. Well, I haven't properly checked, but let's jump into it. Come on, guys. We need to get a win here. There's no other option, and we win. Pulisic in the 79th minute. Come on, Inter. And Inter win, okay. So we come second place, guys. We finished second place behind Inter Milan. That's fair play. Inter Milan had a great season. They beat us in the Champions League as well. The Super Cup was won by Juventus. The Coppa Italia was won by Juventus. Juventus had a solid season. Fair play. The UEFA Super Cup was won by Barcelona. Champions League is Arsenal versus PSG in the semi-finals. Oh, by the way, last season I'm pretty sure it was Barcelona that won the Champions League. I don't think I told you guys. Wait, can it be? What was the Super Cup? Yeah, it was Barcelona that won the Champions League, of course. Obviously, we lost to Inter in the semi-finals. Inter lost to Arsenal. That's interesting. Wow. And PSG obviously beat City. And it's Arsenal versus PSG, so if I'm a betting man, I put my money on PSG, of course. Europa League was won by Newcastle United. Conference League, United's probably going to take that. Fair play. So yeah, guys, that's basically the season done. We can jump into the squad up and see who underperformed, who overperformed, and who did what was expected of them, you know. Milan with 58 games. Wow, that's crazy. We got Rafael Leao with 19 goals and 11 assists. That's a solid season for him. Yeah, I mean, Champions League, he didn't perform well at all. 2 goals and 1 assist in 14 games. Xavi Simons had a solid season for us. Is he still unhappy? I'm not too sure. But, I mean, consider your Pulisic also had a solid season. You know, I'm happy with our attack, that's for sure. But, obviously, something didn't work. I'm not too sure what it was. Look at this guy! Santiago Jimenez with 24 goals this season. 24 goals this season. That is ridiculous. Wow. 18 goals in the Serie A. He scored more goals than Sesko. That's crazy. Colombo also had a solid season for Fiorentina. Chukwueze, fair play. I mean, hey, Modric got another 5 assists, and this is his last season. He will be retiring, which is unfortunate, but he had a good run. Overall, I think the team as a whole was very good. Unfortunately, we just didn't get the results, you know. Santiago Jimenez is our top goal scorer. I think we've given Sesko 2 seasons, and in both seasons he wasn't able to score more than 20 goals, which is really frustrating. He did get injured for 6 weeks, to be fair, but is this something where maybe we can let go of Sesko and just bring in someone even better than him, someone more world class? Because, I mean, Sesko, you want him to be putting up better numbers than this, you know. And he's not. He's scoring less goals than our wingers. And he's scoring less goals than our bench striker, you know. That's something to really think about. And then if we look at our top assisters, Rafael Leao again. So that's 2 seasons in a row where he's like the top playmaker. Xavi Simons also did well. Chukwueze did well. O'Reilly did well. Yeah, guys, I think overall we've had a good season. Maybe let go of Sesko, get in a top-class striker. I mean, Sesko is top class, but I'm sure there's better options out there, you know. And what else is there really to change in this team? I think it would be rude to change anybody, you know, other than Sesko, who hasn't really been performing. So I think that's the direction I'm gonna go. Maybe scout a few strikers, see what's available on the market, and if I see something that I like, I'll let go of Sesko happily. But yeah, guys, I will see you in season 3. Welcome to season 3, guys. The first thing I'm going to show you for the new season is the fact that Xavi Simons has submitted a transfer request. If we go look at Xavi Simons right now, he submitted a transfer request. He does not want to be here anymore. He is valued at 127 million, so I think that's good money to spend. We could probably get like 150 to 200 million for him, which is lovely. We do get also a 200 million transfer budget, so including the sale of Xavi Simons, about 350 million to spend. It is frustrating having to let go of Xavi Simons. Obviously, I built the whole team around him. I changed the whole formation to fit him in, and now he wants to go. So we're gonna have to replace him. I'm thinking maybe we keep Sesko now, get another striker, and get another midfielder. And then we play like a 4-4-2 or 4-2-4 or something, which could be interesting. I wouldn't hate that. I think that's the direction I'm going to go. So I will let you guys know once I've made the signings. What's up, guys? So we have just accepted a transfer deal from PSG for Xavi Simons, and it's £190 million. Now, we signed Xavi Simons for 80 million, so obviously the profit is looking great. Unfortunately, I didn't want to let go of a quality player like Xavi Simons, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. What I am going to do now is change the formation from a 4-3-3 attack to a 4-2-4, and we are going to go for a striker between Alvarez, Isak, Boniface. All three of these guys have their contracts. Alvarez doesn't have a contract expiry, but Isak is expiring contract. Boniface is an expiring contract. And then as a midfielder, we want to get another midfielder. So McAllister, also in an expiring contract, along with Odegaard, also an expiring contract. These are all great options, and we do have the money for these guys now. I also wouldn't mind getting Yuri and Timber, another right back, because last season we got our right back injured. Thiago Santos got injured and we didn't have a backup. So I would love to get Timber in and make Santos a potential backup or something. So this is what the team looks like after the sale of Xavi Simons. And obviously that's a big knock to us, but we have now made the changes, and I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, bam. This is what the team looks like now, guys. We signed Alexander Isak, we signed Martin Odegaard, and we signed them for the price that we sold Xavi Simons for. I think we signed Isak for 80 million. I think we signed Odegaard for around 80 million too. And obviously we sold Xavi Simons for 190 million. So the business we did was phenomenal. It really was. We also signed, where is he? Vanderson as a backup right back, because we don't have a backup right back. So now we do. I think that the team doesn't need to change. I'm very happy with this team. I want to go into the next season with this team. I don't want to... I feel like obviously the next change is obviously within the defense again, if we like looking at ratings and stuff. But I'm still very happy with this team. Obviously Santiago Jimenez, happy with him as a backup, especially with the season he had last season. Chukwueze has been a solid backup winger for us. We've got a ton of midfielders, which is great. We have good defensive depth, good attacking depth. Obviously maybe we could get a backup left winger. That could be an option, but I'm not too fussed about that, to be honest with you. So yeah, guys, we can sim to January now. We are halfway through season 3. We are in the Jan transfer window, and as you can see, we are first place, guys. Let's jump straight into the league standings, and you'll see we are doing very well. We have joint best defense in the league. We have the best offense in the league. It's pretty good to see. The Super Cup, we are not in the finals. We lost in the semi-finals to Inter. We keep losing to Inter. Damn it. Coppa Italia, we must still get seeded for that. Super Cup was won by PSG. Obviously, PSG won the Champions League. And in the Champions League currently, we are 4th place. So things are looking good for us, guys. Things are looking really good. I really don't have much to say about this team. I'm super happy with this team. They are performing as expected. I'm not impressed or anything. You know, it's just like the team I've built, I expect them to perform. It's one of those things. If we're looking at our top goal scorers at Sesko, he's definitely performing better in a 2-striker formation. I'm pretty sure he's on par, almost close to like performing, like scoring the most goals in the season, and we're only halfway through. So, because last season he got 18 goals, the season before I think he got like 16, and now he's already on 16. So it's looking good. Isak has 6 goals, 3 assists. He could be performing better, but that's okay. There is a lot of options in this team, so I'm not surprised that we have a few players that are not scoring that much. I mean, Traore for some reason is getting 9 games. Oh yeah, but obviously we don't have a backup left winger. That's alright. I mean, Pulisic doing alright. Everyone's just doing alright, and I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with that. Obviously, Sesko definitely the standout performer for sure. What is his stats looking like? Yeah, he looks quality. Very happy with him. Yeah, things look good, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. And if we're looking at the starting lineup, I don't think there's anything that needs to change. You know, I'm very happy with this team. Like attacking wise, we look quality. Obviously, maybe we could replace Mark Gahey, but it's like I don't really want to replace him right now. I feel like maybe if we don't win the Champions League this season, then I'll look at replacing Mark Gahey. But for now, I think everything needs to just stay the same, and I will see you guys at the next round of the Champions League. It is Champions League round of 16 time, guys, and as you can see, we got Frankfurt versus Sporting, Madrid versus Leverkusen, Napoli versus PSG, and Liverpool versus Real Madrid. You're going to see now who we are taking on in the round of 16. We are taking on Barcelona, of all teams. Oh my days. There was such a difficult team to have to take on in the round of 16. That's it. We got to go do it. Not the easiest, obviously not the easiest round to start off the knockout stages of the Champions League, but I guess it's got to be done, eh? I do think we can take them. We have a quality team, but obviously you never know. Look here. It's a good thing we got that backup right back in Vanderson, eh? It's a good thing. Let's go into the first game and let's simulate 3-2. And we win 2-1. Sesko and Rafael Leao. Let's go, man, guys. Let's go. 2-1 in the first leg. We're jumping into the second leg of the round of 16. We've obviously taken on Barcelona. We won 2-1 in the first leg. I'm going to keep the team the exact same. Obviously, we got Santos now, who doesn't have a red card. So, I'm super confident, guys. Let's get it. Auto-replace player. Let's just do it. And we win 2-1 again. Thiago Santos comes back and scores. Rafael Leao with another goal. Guys, it's looking good. It's looking good. We are in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Jumping into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, we are taking on none other than Arsenal. So, I wouldn't say, I think it gets a bit easier than Barcelona. Especially since we did purchase Arsenal's best player in Odegaard, arguably. So I'm super confident going into this game. I think we definitely have the ability to beat this team comfortably. But let's see if we can do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, guys. And we draw 1-1 in the first leg. Isak with a late draw. Very, very frustrating. But obviously they have to come to our home grounds in the second leg. So I think we can take it, guys. Moving straight into the second leg of this Champions League draw against Arsenal. We do have a red card with Mark Gahey, so unfortunately we have to play Gabia. which is alright. I'm happy with that. He's an experienced Italian centre back. That said, we got to get this win, guys. We really need to get this win. Let's get it. And we lose on penalties. There's no ways we lose on penalties to Arsenal. We have made it to the end of season 3, and as you can see, obviously PSG won the Champions League last season, and they went and won the Champions League again this season. Frankfurt made it to the final. Goodness me. Inter Milan lost to Frankfurt in the semi-finals. That's crazy. But yeah, guys, obviously very frustrating to be losing in the quarterfinals on penalties against Arsenal. That's just how it goes. Europa League was won by Chelsea. Conference League was won by Villarreal. And then you'll see Coppa Italia. We lost in the semi-finals to Atalanta. Very frustrating as well. The Super Cup, we lost in the semi-finals as well to Inter. But we managed to win the Serie A again, guys. So there is a silver lining to the season. We didn't get any other trophies, but we managed to win the Serie A. So we are, in 3 seasons, we won the Serie A twice, which is obviously good to see. I think I'm going to wrap up the rebuild here. We can quickly double check the team. This is the team I've managed to build. It's a quality team, you know. This team is really top class. Don't have much to complain about this team. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get it with the Champions League. That's just how it goes. We can quickly look at the squad up, see how our players performed, how the signings performed, our top goal scorers. Sesko and Isak tied, which is poor in my opinion, because Sesko had 16 goals in the first half of the season. So he only scored 4 goals in the second half. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Not a single assist as well. Rafael Leao with another great season though. Top class from him. Pulisic with a pretty average season, I can't lie. Pretty average from Pulisic. Odegaard had a solid season, which was expected of him. Chukwueze with a great season off the bench. Wow. Very impressed. Also Traore with a solid season. Jimenez with 5 goals. Overall, I think very frustrating, of course, but we did win the Serie A, so we can be happy about that, I suppose, guys. Samuel Ritchie. Overall, yeah, I'm happy with this. Cucurella had a solid season. Everyone did well, you know. Everyone did well. Just couldn't quite get there. I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up the rebuild, guys. We built in AC Milan into this team, which looks pretty scary in my opinion. I mean, look at that bench as well, pretty solid. But yeah, if you guys want me to run season 4 back so I can go win that Champions League title, let me know. If not, I hope you had a great time watching this video, guys, and please enjoy the rest of your day further.